I saw a Minecraft movie, and it wasn't even a good movie so much as a good Minecraft movie. We've officially reached the brain rot era of movie making. It's like somebody made this with the sole purpose of getting it on Kids React. I saw a Letterboxd review saying this was like a Smosh video with a higher budget. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Maybe I haven't checked the news, but there's a character called General Chungus here. He says he's going to unalive someone. Jason Momoa is in danger in one scene, and I swear to God, he does the "Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something." Jack Black shows up, and they play the "You My Little Boo Thing" song. I'm almost shocked they didn't do a chicken bake joke. We were close. There were chickens being baked. I just don't know how they would miss that opportunity. Nothing in this movie makes any sense. You could question the how or the why for any plot point, and there would not be a good reason for a majority of it. The dialogue is mostly garbage. It's either often explaining everything that's happening or being not funny. My biggest fear heading into this is that it would be in that zone of very stupid but not quite so stupid where it's funny. Like, there's a certain point on the scale of dumbness where things get so trashy, it's almost like back to being entertaining again. Kind of like a Madam Web. These moments are present here, mostly during times where people just don't give a shit, but a lot of this is just dumb nonsense. Unfortunately, this movie suffers from a lot of the same stuff the Mario movie does, where it says, well, I guess we gotta have that scene now. Our protagonists get mad at each other because the script says so. Someone sacrifices themselves because it's about the time in a movie where someone would do that. It also reminds itself it can't not have a romance B story. They just throw it in there, and those are actually some of the funniest scenes to me. Not because it's good or anything, but because it does not care. We are just past the point of caring now. It's almost abstract. My friend and I in the theater could not hold it in when the lady mentioned her Jeep Grand Cherokee. I honestly will take that over any of the other ways product placement is handled nowadays. Jack Black also seems to have a carefree attitude in how he handles his performance. He's got his trademarked ad-libs. There's a couple times when he just bursts into song at random. I forgot that's the obligatory thing they do when they make a Jack Black movie. It's very funny. He's having a good time with this, man. It's no wonder audiences everywhere are cheering whenever he makes a reference.
Chicken jockey!
I wanted to go see this out of morbid curiosity, but don't get me wrong, Minecraft was an integral part of my adolescence. Much like Pokemon, it's fun to see the timelessness of different generations experiencing this. I played Minecraft growing up, and it's crazy to think about my kids playing Minecraft growing up. I first got this game back in 2011, when it was in beta 1.6. Not regular 1.6, beta 1.6. Maps had just been added. This was right before the update where they introduced pistons. That's right, I've officially reached Unk status. Talking about back in my day type shit. I knew there was a 99% chance this was bad, but I still wanted to see how they could pay homage to an iconic game. I didn't really get that half the time though. Like, Steve pulls out a couple of Elytra towards the middle. Aren't those supposed to be way after you've beaten the game? There's no reference to that, so I don't know. The creepers don't explode immediately, or even maybe until they're provoked. It's kind of weird. There were cute nods, sure. I liked when the two pandas were eating the bamboo. Hearts appear and a baby just pops up next to them. I don't remember that time when I had to distract the Vindicators in the mansion with a song, though. I don't remember having to 69 with my friends to make it through a narrow gap in the wall. This is somehow a checklist-ass movie that doesn't even check off its boxes. I knew that the real problem with adapting Minecraft is that there's no actual antagonist. At least with Mario, you got Bowser, Sonic has Eggman. With this, you gotta make something up. I appreciate them trying to do a backstory for one, but God, was it generic. You're probably wondering what I thought of the visuals, and yeah, dude, come on, it's not great. I've seen some praise out there for the CGI, but honestly, I got Spy Kids 3D vibes from all the green screens. There's some consistency at least, because even the sets look fake. I maintain that it was a disastrous decision to not just animate everything. Also, the music had missed potential. Again, sorry to keep bringing up the Mario movie, but much like that IP, you have arguably one of the greatest video game soundtracks of all time. Why are we licensing shit? Because we have to? They at least redid that iconic main theme and made it more theatrical sounding, but it's almost so goofy and melodramatic that it doesn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2 out of 10. If you're looking for a good example of how to adapt a popular children's franchise, I would check out the Lego Movie if you haven't. Not only is it a touching love letter to the brand, but it's also a great film. I feel like that's the movie this is pretending to be. It's a Warner Brothers property, so they have the blueprint right there. Anyways, yeah, it's hard to see this as something other than a film that maybe once had an identity, but quickly devolved into a let's just make some cash kind of deal. Seems to be edited so that these clips can be on TikTok. I very much have to wonder what kids, when they grow up, will think of this movie. Will it be forgotten? Will it be a point of nostalgia? Will it be celebrated? I know I made the Spy Kids reference earlier. Is that how they're going to look at this? I'm aware that you could call my whole review here low-hanging fruit, or that it's incredibly easy for me to come on here and dunk on this movie, which is true. But this is all about as much as I have to share regarding my experience. These are my only thoughts. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what else to say. Minecraft.